Hello Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and cross-watchers, welcome. This is your July monthly love prediction reading. Please only take what resonates. Tarot is a divination tool, personal development. We all have free will and time is fluid. New love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. What else is happening in love in July for Scorpio? So please only take what resonates, guys. Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Trust in reverse at the bottom of the deck. I don't take reversals in this deck. That's interesting. This situation is calling for you both to have faith. It could be a case of you're meeting someone and immediately they have to go back away for work. It could be like they work FIFO or FIFO, however you say it. People say it differently, where they do like 3 weeks on, 3 weeks off kind of thing, wedding rings. Or it could be a case of separation from a marriage and then you find someone else. Or that this is something where you feel like, oh gosh, this is something that I could see becoming an eternal flame. Interesting. Lightning. Pisces got lightning as well. Sudden change, shocking news. Yeah, it's something that feels like it came out of the blue. We have Chaser at the bottom of the deck. Codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. Yeah, it's like, no, don't leave me. Okay, it might actually bring up, especially if you've just kind of had, you know, a honeymoon period kind of together. That's very much speaking to honeymoon period, really. That you are, it could be bringing up your abandonment issues and you might be forced to face those and kind of be like, okay, how am I going to deal with this person that I clearly have a lot of feelings for while they're away from me? They could be traveling. They could have decided to, they might have had a trip planned for quite a long time. I'm really drawn to like the mist that's kind of surrounding this woman laying down. I've never really noticed that, but there's a mist kind of floating there. I think there's a deep connection where you two will actually speak to each other on the 3D, on the 5D. It's like kind of like telepathy, to be honest, with that mist energy. It's like, don't worry, we're still connected. I'll be calling on you. You know, I'll see you in my dreams. That's beautiful. Lots and lots of cupids in these two cards too. This person even looks like he's proposing. He's down on one knee. Okay, so this very much could be like head over heels in love very quickly. Okay. What is happening? 8 of Swords. My hands are tired. Yeah, because I'm moving, because I'm traveling, because I'm off to work again. In some way, shape or form, I can't hold you. I can't touch you. Yeah. Or if some of you are still married, it could be a case of we have to separate until I can figure this out. Yeah, there's a lot of stress, a lot of late nights. Is that Harry Styles song? Late night talking? Up late night talking? Something like that. Shame on me not knowing the lyrics. But yeah, that person's on their phone. So there's a lot of phone chatter going on. And probably a lot that's not said, and that's why your souls kind of want to meet up. I'm drawn to that Page of Wands sticking out there. Yeah, it feels like someone heading off on a new adventure, someone heading off on some travels. I just heard surf trip, so that could be really specific for someone who needed to hear that. They kind of have to follow through with this because it was already planned, but they do feel like their hands are tied in terms of, well, I can't not go. So we're just going to have to communicate with technology. But they are showing up as someone who, you know, has the intention of share. Like they have passion for you, you know. That even though they're not quite sure what to do with it yet, they do have a lot of passion for you. The King of Pentacles in reverse. Why? Yeah, we can't ground this yet. We can't make this something yet. There's no label on this yet because I'm off, okay? The King of Pentacles is usually someone who is stable, and this person is off on an adventure, so they're obviously not stable right now. Temperance and the Hermit, okay? So this is calling for patience and possibly you to face those inner separation wounds that I was talking about at the beginning while this person is away. And also you might be called to work on your finances. as like an avoidance, but also to, you know, build yourself up so that it doesn't matter what happens, you'll have the money and the wherewithal and the self-respect, I guess, to be able to make better decisions no matter what happens here. And also, if this person is traveling for quite a long time, then it might be important to you to ground yourself financially so that if there ever was a shot that you could go and visit them for a few weeks in whatever part of the world they were in, then you'd be able to do that. But it also feels like something that's happening quite quickly, okay? It's all happening quite quickly. What is the outcome of this situation? What is the outcome of this situation for Scorpio in love? Obviously, this is already so far beyond the scope of July. And so, like I said, time is fluid. Just be careful about taking on this and calling it Bible. You know what I mean? Seven of Swords. Yeah, you've got some distrust issues with that Seven of Swords. It's like, oh, I have a decision to make while this person is away. I mean, look at this person taking the Five Swords and dipping, right? I've got to go, see ya. And you've got your two swords here and you're like, do I actually wait for this person? Do I go with them? Do I meet up with them later? Do I define this now? What do I do? What do I do with all this love? The Seven of Wands. There's a blockage, which is the distance. Ooh, it makes you kind of put your boundaries up for sure. I mean, look how these two cards, from my eyesight, they're pointing in like the opposite directions. They're kind of away energy from this. Okay, so don't get distracted from your journey. Don't let this distract you from the healing work that you're doing. And there is a sense of you don't have to wait. Okay, no one ever has to wait. Even if it feels like the best thing since sliced bread. Why the Seven of Wands and everything is fine? I was going to say why the Seven of Wands and Seven of Swords. Because sevens are about reflection and assessment, and sometimes about control and what we can't control as well. The seventh house is talking about partnerships and marriage. It can talk about foreign affairs as well. So this person could be, you know, a journalist in that sense, and they might be in a place of conflict where they have to put their boundaries up and maybe not be able to communicate as much as they would like, okay? Especially with the Ten of Swords showing up. In this deck, there's actually two Ten of Swords because the creator of this Modern Witch tarot deck actually created it at a time that they were feeling very stressed out and in denial and under a lot of pressure and under a lot of pain. And that's why there's actually two of these cards in there. This everything is fine is a sense of, well, what do I do? Do I just keep scrolling and ignoring this? I do feel you being very drawn to tarot readings, but it comes with a warning of not to... It's interesting because when I was shuffling these cards, I thought of this, that when people put their energy into these readings, especially like what I'm doing, my experience, right? Over the past year of reading tarot online and then prior doing it person to person, very much so online, I pick up a collective. The people that put their energy into the readings, I end up picking up specific things about specific people, which is so interesting because you think that time is like, oh, well, I'm liking it now, but it's already up. Well, that energy speaks through your intention to even do that already speaks through the reading, and then it will speak through the next one and the next one and the next one. And so why I'm saying this is because if you are drawn to a lot of tarot readings at the moment to kind of numb the pain, find answers, seek, right? Scroll. And you are kind of hermiting away, perhaps not being as social, trying to heal the wound of this separation, away, distance. Then it comes with a warning just to keep your intuition, to keep your wits about you and not get so sucked into the vortex of what different readers tell you, because obviously different readers get different messages based on their cards, their intuition, their clairsenses, the energy that's being put into their collective channels, the timing, the topics, the questions they ask, everything, okay? The environment in which they ask those questions. And so you are going to get conflicting answers about certain things. And this is why we harp on so much about resonance. It has to resonate with you. It has to speak to your story, and you are allowed to pick and choose what you want to keep. I also strongly advise not to watch too much tarot, because you'll start to lose your own listening sense of your intuition and your guidance system. Okay, if you have a belief, okay, this temperance energy can sometimes speak of hope, because look at the sunflowers and the sun energy in the background, and the sun is the most positive card in the deck. This is talking about positive healing in the right direction. Okay, and even this hermit, for a hermit card, it's pretty positive. She's clutching at her chest and the stars, right? So she's trusting her intuition. She's trusting her heart. She's closing the laptop. She's taking a digital detox, and she's doing the friggin' work, okay? The inner work that is required, the shadow work, the light and the dark. She's doing the things that maybe requires her to say no to some social situations to figure out how she feels about certain things. And I say she just because of the energy. So that just comes with a warning of not to get too down a rabbit hole of trying to outsource your intuition, okay? Anything else that Scorpio needs to know? Yeah. Look, this is you being independent and focusing on your pentacles and growing your own garden and taking good care of your health, I feel, with the carrots in her hand. And again, it's eyesight, it's foresight. It's if you have that feeling, and the little bird sitting on top of their crown there, it's like, I'm going to trust my chakras. I'm going to open myself to spirit working and divine working through me and within me. And this is really feeling independent and feeling happy and finding the treasure within, okay? You're finding the treasure within and having solace in your own company. You know, you're never alone. You're actually feeling really good. You're feeling really stable. You're feeling really grounded. And you're tapping into what is your own wish fulfillment, regardless of anything else that is going on. And then you've got the strength energy, okay? This is testing your strength, but it feels like this was given to you for a reason. This test was given to you for a reason, so that you can tap into that limitless potential, okay? The little 8, the limitless potential at the top of this person's head. They've tamed the beast of that inner darkness and that inner need for, I just heard coddling, okay? So it's like that separation and anxiety. You're really like taming that, and you feel confident and you feel strong. You could be working on your physical body as well as your physical surrounds, okay? Your materials, your wealth, your home comforts as well, because the lion likes to sleep. There's also a sense of tempering your not violence, but like tempering your hunger, okay? You're kind of like, I'm cool. There's a real calm, watery energy that's coming over this Scorpionic reading. I hope that makes sense to someone. It's a knowing. It's truly a knowing within you. Anything else that Scorpio needs to know in July when it comes to love? Anything else that Scorpio needs to know in July? The Empress. Look, this person could be gone for 9 months, okay? This is you in your nurturing energy. This is you sitting pretty, looking like a queen, looking like a boss. It's divine feminine energy, okay? So if you're going through a spiritual awakening, this person came into your life, this situation came into your life to spark that, whether this person sticks around or not, because we asked for, you know, what else we need to know in love. You need to know your self-love. You need to nurture self. You need to focus on what you attract and what you magnetize. And when you do that, instead of, you know, exerting your energy into these lost places, which, you know, you can't control because it's distant, it's away, okay? And it's a vortex you don't want to get sucked into. You want to get sucked into the vortex where you become magnetic and you become the center of your universe, because in the 5D, this person, no matter how far away they are, is going to feel your magnetism and going to be drawn back to you, okay? And I think this person knows that. With the little wand, they're like, ooh, I feel something here. I'm interested in this person. My hands feel tired. It's like they do have intentions if they had a choice, if they had different circumstances, that they would stay with you. I think they see you as very mothering, nurturing energy, and possibly someone that they would like to have children with. If this is you guys already in a long-term commitment, it's feeling like the love is coming back around. It could be a renewal of love, okay, after a period of things not feeling completely on par with each other, and that maybe there was a separation period where you went away, had some time apart, and this might just be confirming that, okay? We've got the Ace of Swords. So it's a breakthrough situation here. I think it's a breakthrough for you, Scorpio. It's a breakthrough on loving self and showing up for yourself and recognizing that you can attract limitless potential. You have the limitless potential to attract everything and everyone you want in your life. A beautiful awakening energy here. Beautiful awakening energy. Abundant energy. I love this for you. And I also think you're giving this person their own breakthrough as well. They might even contact you and say, I can't handle it anymore. In fact, let's have a look at what they would say. What would this person say to Scorpio in this separation period? I left when I saw you with someone. Okay, that could be the situation for sure, as to why they left, why they dipped. Okay, they felt their hands were tied. I hid who I really am from you. I don't think there was enough time for a lot of you. I don't think there was enough time to fully understand who this person was. And so that's another reason why it's important not to put all your eggs in one basket when it comes to fantasizing about this situation. Romanticize your own life, okay? I replay our conversations over and over. That's that mist, definitely. What is the self-care? What is the self-love message here for Scorpio in the month of July? Self-love message for Scorpio in the month of July. I'm going to take that one. Make an altar. Yeah, if you don't already have one, that is strong Empress energy. I also feel a sense of self-worship, okay? This is a weird message, but look at the little, and I've never really noticed it. It's like a little goddess poster at the top of this person's altar. It's you. Like, put the hottest picture of yourself, the most beautiful, natural, when you feel like a goddess, put it at the top of your altar, and there's a sense of self-worship. And remember, I am the main character, okay? I am the main character in my story. And you can set up an altar anywhere. So if you resonate as the person who is traveling, or, you know, working away, it's like altar. Come back to your altar, center yourself, come back to your intuition, come back to your spirit guides, your ancestors, okay? You have more ancestors around you than you know. You have environmental ancestors. You have like past life ancestors. You have familiar ancestors. You have more than you know, okay? So you can call on them at any time, but you have to make a space for them. And that means physically, metaphorically, spiritually, you're ready. You're ready to have a level up no matter what, okay? So if this person isn't coming back around, if this person stays away, and that's very much the case if it's someone who left when they saw you with someone else, then you are ready for this up level. You are ready for this game-changing, I just heard boss girl, so obviously take that energy how it resonates. But you're ready for the change, you're ready for the shift, you're ready for abundance to enter, and you're ready for this awakening. Look at the rainbow energy coming out of the third eye and the crown chakra there. Beautiful. I love this for y'all. Let's get a final love card out here for Scorpio in the month of July. You're having a glow up of sorts. We have emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Okay? In order to see things clearly. That is the clearest breakthrough, lightning bolt, epiphany moment. Okay? And I think that's going to come when you look at yourself differently. And this is the distorting your perception. Everything's fine. No, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Fine. Fine, fine, fine. So there's definitely something that you're going through, but it feels beautiful. It feels like you're ready to have this moment. It feels like you're ready to let go of resentment, okay? This can sometimes talk about an apology. You've got some work to do here when it comes to matters of the heart, when it comes to emotions. You've got some higher learning, okay? But you also have the power to change this situation, to manifest whatever you want into your life, especially when it comes to love, with the lover's energy there. I love this for you. Beautiful, Scorpio. Take really good care of yourselves. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next one.